Going on, Aries? So here's your love reading for August 5th to the 11th. If you guys like to book a private reading for yourself, go ahead and check the description box and all the information's there for you guys, okay? Just want to get started with the reading here, okay? So you're coming into the reading, Aries, with the Lover's card here. Your partner's coming into the reading with the Prince of Wands reversed. You pulled the Six of Swords, the King of Cups here, the Sun card reversed, and the Two of Cups, okay. And your partner pulled the King of Cups here, the Princess of Wands reversed, the Four of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. Okay. Aries, you could be dealing maybe with a Gemini, maybe a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, maybe a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or maybe specifically a Leo, possibly. All right. So what I'm really feeling like is, Aries, is that, you're coming to the reading with the Lover's card. So it's kind of like you really don't want to make a decision, or you feel like you can't make a decision. You feel very conflicted, I feel. Like kind of going back and forth. You feel a little, I don't want to say unbalanced, but it's kind of more of just not really knowing what to do. Not really wanting to make a decision, I'm feeling here. And I'm feeling like your partner or the person in question for you today, they kind of, they come in for the heat of the moment, kind of, and then they like leave. It's very quick. I'm feeling like your partner's very impulsive, very quick, very like just, and you're just like, what the hell? Like, I just picked up your left kind of trying to put the pieces together and kind of pick it up, you know what I mean? And I can also see that maybe possibly, Aries, when you leave or when you are the one that wants to make the decision to walk away and to really find greener pastures, I feel like that's when your partner may come through and kind of, sweet talk you or maybe say a lot of the right things at that specific time, which they should have been saying all those right things when the relationship was, when you guys were cool together and you weren't about to leave. You know what I mean? So I just feel like, your partner kind of is a little bit of a smooth talker. You know what I mean? At times they can be. But I can see here, Aries, that, you really do care for, your partner. You really do care for this person. You really do want to be there for this person. And you're also very patient with this person as well. Or you were patient with this person. Either way, And I'm really feeling like, okay, you see, your partner or the person in question got the Princess of Wands reversed and also the Prince of Wands reversed, okay? So, very impulsive, very just, like I said, really quick energy. I'm also kind of picking up here, too, that you're more maybe focused on the emotional aspect of the relationship, while they're maybe more focused on the physical part of the relationship. Or maybe that was something that, an argument that you guys maybe would kind of get into regarding those two issues, you know what I mean? But I can see that, Aries, through this experience, whether you're with your partner or not, light was shed upon certain areas, And I want to say that maybe light was shed upon certain areas that have to do with maybe... I'm picking up it has something to do with like harboring maybe resources. You know what I mean? Maybe both of you had maybe separate bank accounts, or maybe you found that he or she, he or she had a separate bank account or something like that. I'm kind of picking up here. One of you were very kind of, I don't want to use the word stingy, but very just kind of, okay, yeah. One of you were very just, fuck it, stingy. You know what I mean? One of you were quite stingy, you know what I mean? Clinging on to your own money. And I'm feeling like maybe you guys had to have separate bank accounts at that time. Or maybe that was the case. Or maybe you, Aries, felt like you had to separate the finances because maybe your partner spent a lot of money. That could be it too, you know what I mean? And was really maybe negligent in watching the resources. And I also can see here too that, you really feel wronged, Aries. You feel like, your partner gave up on the relationship. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, with you getting the Two of Cups here, I mean, this is a soulmate relationship. You know what I mean? Like, you really feel, and deep down inside that, you know, this person is really meant, you guys are meant to be together. I mean, you know, you guys pulled the soulmate card, at least on the top for you. And it's like, you feel like they gave up on the relationship, and you feel like you gave more to the relationship, right? And you feel, I don't want to say wronged for it, but you feel like justice hasn't been served in terms of like, okay, you want them to feel how you felt. You know what I mean? Interesting. I also can see here too that you had to leave, you know, or you're contemplating leaving because, you know, you feel like you guys don't maybe match up emotionally at times, and you don't feel emotionally supported as well during this time. Okay, sorry about that, Aries. Someone came in. All right. Yeah, so you don't feel emotionally supported during this time. You also feel like there was kind of childish behaviors going on, you know what I mean? Or maybe your partner maybe called you childish. You know, there was a feud with you guys regarding that. And I'm also feeling like maybe at times you do believe that this is a soulmate connection, but then there's a lot of other times when you really just don't feel like it is. Like, the differences are maybe too drastic, and that's when you're kind of like, oh, this is not going to work. Like, kind of like he or she can't be because of the differences. You know what I mean? And with your partner or the person in question for you today, I kind of feel like with them, you know, it's kind of very they say one thing emotionally, you know, in terms of expressing their emotions at times, but then their actions are completely the opposite of that. I also just picked up too, like maybe when you guys are y'all in bed having y'all moment, you know what I mean? Things may be said at that time, you know what I mean? But then outside of the bedroom, he or she's actions don't match up to what they were saying, you know, during the event. I'm also kind of getting here too that maybe your partner or the person in question today used to kind of maybe tell you, why do you keep things from me? I'm kind of picking up like they maybe accused you a lot of a lot of the things that they were doing. You know what I mean? Possibly behind the scenes, you know. And there's something also here that has to kind of do with like maybe not keeping a job, or maybe switching careers a lot. I feel maybe your partner switched a lot of careers. Also, yeah, it's like switching careers or is not very balanced with making great financial decisions or viable financial decisions, you know, like smart money decisions, I'm feeling. Excuse me. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm kind of getting for you, Aries. Yeah, well, the bottom of the decks here, guys, your partner, the person in question, has the Three of Swords here, and you have the Four of Wands here. All right, so, yeah, I mean, you really felt like this was the one, you know what I mean? And, hey, it happens, you know what I mean? And you also really picked up, maybe for some of you, there was a proposal that was taken back. But yeah, I mean, with the Knight of Cups here, reversed for you, Aries, you really felt like you wasted your time here, you know what I mean? And you really feel like it was a big letdown. For your partner, the person in question, obviously the Three of Swords, and the Prince of Swords here as well. Okay. Prince of Wands, your partner got the Prince of Wands reversed, the Prince of Swords upright, and then the Princess of Wands reversed. There's a lot of very immature energy here. There's a lot of impulsivity here regarding your partner. I'm also feeling here, too, is that maybe your partner listened to a lot of people outside of, you know, maybe you guys discussing things. I feel like maybe he or she, their friends were kind of all up in the business, or maybe you feel like their friends kind of had an impact upon maybe their decisions. You know what I mean? And I believe that that kind of affected the relationship as a whole, and that was maybe something that some of you were experiencing a lot during that time. Oh, okay. All right, Aries, I wish the best for you, and Yeah, I'm sorry to give you such a reading or deliver this, but I hope everything gets better, Aries. Alrighty? All right. We'll see you, Aries.